Welcome to the Simply Skill Sync Lab. My name is Abraham Enela, and I'm going to be taking you through 12 amazing Microsoft Excel add-ins that will change the way you work in the office and increase your productivity. So why don't you follow me to look at these 12 add-ins that you cannot afford to lose or to miss. So join me in the class as we go through this amazing session. Okay, welcome back to the class. Today we will be discussing 12 free Excel add-ins to boost your productivity, especially in this 2025. And we are going to be looking at these 12, so one after the other. These add-in tools are very, very powerful tools that will make the way you do your things to go professional. Trust me, you are going to see amazing things from this tool. It simplifies your process, makes your work quite easy. First that we have is Wikipedia. And to do that, we go to the Home tab. On the Home tab, we have the add-ins. So under the add-ins, you can see all the add-ins that you have and the ones that you can install. So all you just need to do is you can search for the add-ins. So you can see Wikipedia. So once you click it, you add. If you have not installed it before, what you need to do is you'll find it here, and all you just need to do is just click add, and it will be added. So we are going to look at Wikipedia. So once you install, what you do is you go to your add-ins. You see my add-ins. Then you just pick the add-ins that you have installed, and it will come up. So for Wikipedia, you can use it to discuss any subject within the Excel and also get images. Maybe you want to talk about let's say information about banks. Okay, so you can search. So it says list of banks in Belgium. So maybe you want to be specific. You can give specific banks. So let's say we're looking at investment banking. So look at information here that you can use. So you can copy this information, directly, and bring to your Excel sheet. You can bring it to your Excel sheet. You can format it, do whatever you want to do with it, to bring it to your Excel sheet. So you can see that. So that's information about investment banking. Maybe you want to have it in a section within your Excel worksheet, or you're trying to get images. So you can even go to image, and you can see images here which you can use. So you have images. So let's say this is what you want. You can drag this image if you like. You can drag it to the sheet, just like this. You can drag it to the sheet directly from the Wikipedia. You can drag any image you want to the Excel sheet and use it directly there. So you can get text, you can get images, and you can of course drag the images directly to your worksheet to use for whatever illustration. So you search any subject that comes to your mind that Wikipedia can provide information about, and so you can use that, so you can see all that information that can make your tax great. Okay, so that is Wikipedia. The second one is Fred. So this is the American Federal Reserve data center. So it's the Federal Reserve Data Center. So if you want to get data from this American Reserve Database location, why not? You can always get data from there. So all you just do is go to your add-ins. After you have installed it, look for the Fred data, click on it. Now Fred is here. So once you have installed, it's going to be here. So you will see that you can see Fred among the tab at the top. So it will be added here. So all you just need to do is look for where you are getting the data. Maybe you are getting it from the US data or international data. So let's say I'm getting from the US source. So all I just need to do is pick the kind of data I want for probably maybe money, banking and finance. And so analysis involve using other data to be able to see the trend, what is happening in other countries, and of course it will help you to make your own decision. So maybe you're interested in the S&P 500. So once you click, so I selected the S&P 500 from that, and then the next thing you do is the code will be added here. So the next thing you do is you go to this section and select get data, still under the Fred, and it will give you the data. It will extract all the S&P 500 organizations data from various sources, so that you can use for your analysis. So you can also get international data. So this is US data. So you can get data from Australia, you can get from Canada, you can get from France. So let's say you want data from Canada. What are you looking at? Maybe you are looking at their real gross domestic product. So the code will be appended here. So all you just need to do is come to get data and extract that data, so that you can have access to that data to use for whatever purpose you want to use it for. So this is one very big data repository where you can get data to do your analysis, make some decisions based on international bodies, international organizations, and other sources that you probably want to extract data for. The third one is the mini calendar and date picker. So this one gives you opportunity to insert mini calendar. So you can still go to your home tab. In the home tab, you go to add-ins. You must have installed that just the normal way you search for it to install, you add. So you can get your mini calendar. And once you click it, the calendar will be displayed in your Excel file. So with this, you can set dates. You see, you can pick dates and dates will appear. So let's say you are working with dates and you're trying, instead of typing dates, you can pick dates, and you will have your dates appearing in your worksheet for the ease of getting dates into your Excel sheet. So you have several other options. So you can toggle the calendar between small and big. You can change the calendar theme. So you can change the theme to make it look the way you want. This one talks about changing the calendar system. So you can change the system. This is So you have several calendar system. Okay, and you also have this option that says toggle with week numbers. So you can toggle week numbers. You can also highlight range of dates. So you can use this to select a range containing dates, and that's so you are highlighting range of dates. As you can see, all the dates are highlighted in the calendar. So this can help you to make quite a lot of decisions, and they are quite helpful. You can put it at one corner in your Excel sheet, create a space for it, and use it along with your worksheet. So the next one is the function translator. So this one, you go to the add-ins, and then you select your function translator. When you click it, you will have this option here. It will show in this side, it will show translator. So all you just need to do is click on it, and then the translator dialog box will show here. So you have references. You have references to several functions that you can translate. You have dictionary, where you can search for function name, and then of course get some explanation or description of that function. So this can help you. Then you can translate, so from English to another language. So let's say you have a function, let's say equals sum for to some range of values. So I have summed this range. I've used the sum function, and I may want to send this function to someone else who probably is not speaking my language or not speaking English, and I want to translate. So I will use this function translator settings to set to the language I want to translate to, maybe from English to French, for instance. So I can go back to the translator, put the function there, and then click this green button down. Then you can see that it's now translating the sum function in French language. You can see the way it's written in the French. So if you copy this and you send it to a French-speaking person who don't speak what do you call it now, English, then the person will be able to cope with that. So that is the function translator. The next one is the symbol character. So the symbol character add-ins allows you to put symbols into Excel. So once you install it, it will be among these. And once you install, of course, it takes its own, it gives you a tab, and it places the add-in in a tab. So you will always have add-ins, additional tab, just like Fred added his own. So you have this, and then you can apply your symbol. So if you click this, of course, you have access to several symbols. So you can double click, and then you can show them. So you have subsets, from various subsets. If you double click, it shows there. One thing about this is you cannot undo. You cannot use undo to remove this. You can see that this just took me to another sheet. So it's not going to go. You can delete, but you cannot undo. Okay? So you can use different symbols. You double click and it appears in the sheet, so you can see that. So we have different types of symbols that you can use there. The next one is the split text to column. Split text to column. So you can use that to split text into columns. So let me look for a separate sheet and then just use that. So I have so let's say I have worksheet where I have some names. So I'm just going to put names. So let's say James, Paul, Maria, Sam, and then maybe color filters. So I want to turn this to text to column. All right. So all you just need to do is get the add-ins from the home tab, add-ins. So you can see the split. So split text to column is what we're using. So you click it and then it opens up this for you. So you are working with different delimiters. So it depends on what separates your text. The delimiter for this text is space. As you can see, we have spaces in between, so you can deal with space. You may not need this, you may not need this, you may not need this. You work with space, so you just simply click split and the work is done. The work is done, so you can see that the text is split into two using the splitter. Okay, so we have been able to do 6 very powerful Excel add-ins. So we started with Wikipedia, Fred, mini calendar, and date picker. Then we have the function translator, and then we have the symbols and character. Then the 6th one is the split text. So we are going to do the rest 6 in part 2 of this video. So watch out for the part 2 where we are going to take the rest of the 6 powerful add-ins in Excel. So until then, bye for now.